up at midnight,
Oh.
and he says, when you meet the person you want to spend the rest of your life with, you want the rest of your life.
Start right now, yeah.
Oh, best romantic comedy of all time.
All right, okay. Favorite movie of all time? Count of 3, you planned it?
No.
Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Scarface.
Shakespeare in Love.
Really? Wow. Someone was just mentioning that the other day. I've never seen it.
You've never seen Shakespeare in Love?
No.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? It is so good. Oh my God, you gotta see it. It's so beautiful. You know, you have Shakespeare's language and poetry and romance. You know, it's so that scene where they're going over Romeo and Juliet. You know, I don't want to give it away. I watch it a lot. We should
get together.
Yes, you know,
we should get together.
I'm telling you, it's so good. Tom Wilkinson and Jeffrey Rush, Gwyneth Paltrow, Ben Affleck, who's a very underrated actor, by the way. It's so good. Oh yeah, absolutely favorite film of all time. One of the best films ever made.
False. I'm sorry, did you just say that was the best movie ever made? What? The only reason you chose that movie so you could say Shakespeare in Love in the same sentence to impress everybody around here. That is the worst choice I've ever heard for best movie of all time. Favorite movie, right? First off, for a number of reasons. 1, Ben Affleck's in it. Automatically off the list. 2, Judi Dench won an Academy Award for that, for playing an old, bitchy English woman. Guess what? She's an old, bitchy English woman. I mean, you get to see Paltrow's nips in the middle of it, but it's still a crap movie. Right? I mean, you don't know shit about movies if that's your movie you're picking. I mean, honestly, I'm not saying you're a bad person or I don't like you or anything. I'm just saying that if you tell me your favorite movie of all time is Shakespeare in Love, I can't take serious anything you have to say about the films ever.
All I can say, Chuck, is that I wholeheartedly and vehemently disagree with your statement, and we'll leave it at that.
Well, of course you disagree. I'm not disputing the fact that you disagree. You're a big boy. Disagree all you want. I'm just saying that in my opinion, and probably the opinion of most intelligent people, you don't know shit about movies.
Let's just move on, please.
I have moved on. You're the one who's not moving on.
So, I hear this is your first trip to Nana.
It is, yeah. Actually, it's my first time on the slopes anywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm anxious to get my feet wet out there, and I don't know, hopefully I don't fall on my face and make a fool of myself.
Ah, you're gonna have a blast, you'll see.
Yeah.
Unless you don't ski.
Unless you're like Chuck and you don't ski, which makes his joining us on this trip an absolute mystery.
I don't know. I bet you could have just as much fun hanging out at the cabin with a good book and a fire.
Yeah, Matt, yeah.
Yeah, what book did you bring, Chuck?
It's called None of Your Business by Walter Kiss My Ass.
So, you used to work at Penelope?
Yeah, at Applebee's. Oh my God, we had the best time. She was the troublemaker.
Oh, we had these secret codes. Whenever one of us would wait on a hot time and the other one is here, we'd get on the intercom and go, I'm gonna need a beefsteak at 10:15, a beefsteak at 10:15, extra juicy.
I'm gonna need a pair of hot buns for table 9 hot buns.
I'm gonna need 2 large meatballs and a
breadstick for table 3. He was fun though.
You never told me any of that.
Oh, don't worry, honey. You'll always be my #1 beefsteak. Mwah.
I better be.
So do you have a #1 beefsteak?
No, not at the moment. I don't know, I'm very selective about my beef.
Oh.
No, that is terrible. I do not.
Oh, that's an instant classic right there.
You're gonna be making fun of me about that little trip, aren't you?
Definitely.
Yeah. Speaking of food, Matt is an absolutely brilliant pastry chef.
Oh, really?
Oh, not
Oh,
brilliant.
come on, it's no exaggeration. You should try his tiramisu. It'll knock the socks right off your frickin' feet.
Oh my God, I love desserts.
It's the best meal, right?
Absolutely. So, do your own restaurant or bakery?
Oh, well, right now I'm the head patissier, that means pastry chef, at Denny's. My own place soon.
You know, I was reading somewhere that Denny's is the most frequented Denny's in Los Angeles County. No joke. And I bet it's solely because of Matt's pastries. Did you ever tell you that, honey?
No idea what you're talking about.
And it's just because of his pastries. Oh,
I bet it is.
oh, I know I'm right.
That Denny's has cockroaches.
No!
Yes, it does. I saw one scurrying across the floor into the kitchen, man. I'm just telling you what I saw.
Moving on!
Wait a minute, are you and Chuck brothers?
What? No! God, no. to Ohio State together and then
Oh.
moved out here separately.
Spencer and I ran into him like, what, 5 years ago at a Target or something. We were like, Master, the macaroni with cheese, Medalinsky.
All nicknames I enjoy, as you can imagine.
We were like, dude, you have no friends. They'll be your friends. You know. And then he starts hanging out like every other weekend, you know, just kicking it, keeping the Buckeye connection alive. We are the Ohio State.
Please, thank you.
So yeah, he's kind of a little brother.
Or big, maybe.
Easy dude. I helped him move. I give him advice. I lend him money.
Ever give me.
Penny makes you dinner every once in a while. We've cleaned his apartment a couple. You know, I think we're more like his parents.
I wouldn't say that.
Not a big deal, dude. Somebody's got to look after you.
Nobody has to look after you, believe me.
He hasn't been with a woman in 6 years.
Why ho! That's completely.
That's why we're trying to get him laid lately. Carrie knows it's a setup. That's why we invited him.
Okay, but you don't have to say it out loud. It's awkward.
It's not awkward, dude. If anything, I just broke the ice. You're welcome. You can sit on your
Just move on, please.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a ski trip, man. Loosen up.
I'm fine.
Hey, why don't we put on some Christmas music?
Oh, yes, please.
It's Terry's favorite kind of music.
I love Christmas music. Seriously, I listen to it all year round. It'll be like in the middle of August, and I'll be on the beach playing Carol of Bells on my stereo, and people give me the weirdest looks, but I don't care. I love it.
Hey, Matt, play your Christmas song.
Yeah. Oh God, I have the best Christmas song ever.
Really?
Oh my God, you're gonna love this. It's so good. You've probably never heard of it. Nobody has, but oh, I love this. It's like a symphony in 3 parts. The best thing about it though is right at the beginning, he deconstructs this famous melody, so you don't really know what it is at first, and then it kind of kicks in. I don't want to get too much away. This is good. This is good. Here. Just listen. Listen to that, huh? Is that a great opening?
Yeah. Who is it?
He's a famous jazz musician named Cyrus Chestnut. Ever hear his stuff?
No.
I thought this was supposed to be Christmas music.
It is Christmas music. The whole album's fantastic, but this one's my favorite.
It doesn't sound like Christmas music.
Chuck, it will.
When?
Just listen. This is the... Like it?
I love it.
Yeah. Listen how he just tickles them.
What's his name again?
Cyrus Chestnut.
Never heard of him.
Well, there's a shocker. You've never heard of a lot of things.
Well, the piano is beautiful.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a true classic, you know, just a genuine, old-fashioned Christmas song, you know?
False.
Chuck,
Not a Christmas song.
Chuck, it is definitely a Christmas song, please.
Nope.
Chuck!
Look, dude, I've listened to Christmas music my whole life. This is not Christmas music.
We've all listened to Christmas music our whole lives. What do you think, the only guy in America who's ever listened to Jingle Bells? Jesus, no, let me just start it again, okay? We're doing it in the beginning.